KZI 9 Sports with Cameron Derby.
Football is working on a short week, both the Ducks and Beavs. That's because they both play on a Friday night for the final time as members of the Pac-12. New playoff rankings out just 3 days before the big game at Autzen. The top 25 tonight sponsored by the Clint Newell Auto Group. Washington up into the final playoff spot. The Huskies hop the Seminoles. And there's going to be more movement at least, coming up this week. Ohio State and Michigan play each other. Oregon and Oregon State play each other. There should be chaos in the final 2 weeks of the season. You could argue the stakes are at least a little higher for the Ducks. With Washington jumping into the top four, the Pac-12 currently holds that last playoff spot. So if Oregon is to beat Oregon State and wins the rematch over Washington, there is the chance that Oregon does make that college football playoff. But anyone who knows this game knows it means more than the season results. For example, Oregon offensive lineman Stephen Jones. He's been at Oregon since 2018. He's been through some wild wins and losses with this Oregon team in this game. To have one more win at Autzen against the Beavers could help sum up his time at Oregon.
Today we were going out to practice and one of the freshmen were like, "You got here 2018?" I'm like, why is that so shocking? And they're like, "I was in middle school when you got here." So like, I don't know, people just remind me that I'm old, but like you said, like with culture changes, like you try to hold on to the best attributes of the previous culture. So I feel like it's been my duty to hold the standard that we've always had here at the University of Oregon, not just the coaching staff. So.
On the other sideline, a team that knows beating the Ducks in this exact scenario is more than possible. And no matter how long it appears they're out, the Beavers can mount that comeback. See last year's game in Corvallis, where the circumstances were nearly identical. And yes, the Beavs also have guys that have played in this game a lot too. But they also have guys who will play in this game for the first and likely the last time. OSU quarterback DJ Uyunglele will play against his own little brother Mateo. But even the transfer knows what this game means and how he can impact it.
I don't know, this game might not ever happen again. I know that's what people talk about. I know it's the last one because I know the schedule's next year. I don't think there's a game on the schedule. So I know it means a lot to a lot of people for us. So for me, man, I want to be able to be at my best. I'll be able to be locked in, pay attention to the task at hand, make sure I put my best foot forward to be able to succeed in the game.
It's on a Friday night, not a Saturday. The night after Thanksgiving night, the rivalry game, number 6 Oregon hosts number 16 Oregon State at 5:30. We're going to have post game on KZI 9 News at 11 o'clock. We're going to have some fun, but before